Hey guys, welcome back to Vine and Ruby Reacts. We finna get into love after lockup. Thank you for all our new subscribers. Thank you for everybody that's just peeking and going. Let's get into it, guys. Let's recap this. Let's not Terry, Joey, and Kim. We're gonna start off with them. Kim is at home. Joey's been out all night. He returns home with a test, which is the same one that Kim gave him when we last saw this episode. And I guess he's trying to claim it's faulty. He goes in the restroom, he takes his test, and what do you know? He passes it. He knows just what to do. Now, Kim want to know how he passed it, but he failed it yesterday for the same substance. He claims, I don't know. I told you about these tests. Kim says she stayed up all night Googling how long does this stay in your system, and it said about 3 days, which I know for people who take those substances like prescription pills, what he failed is usually like 2 or 3 days. But he goes and tells her, yeah, for THC, it's usually 2 months. I don't know how you compare that to me. It's nothing the same. Are you on THC or not? I don't know what to think about this. I think he went and done whatever he needed to do, drank a bunch of water, be prepared. It's nothing to make that test pass. Nothing. I don't know why she believe in it. She's not, but she's accepting it anyways. What do you have?
I mean, it's crazy, and like she said, that she's gonna stay with him. I guess no matter what. That's pretty much what she's saying.
Basically.
She's gonna stay with him no matter what. She loves him.
So Kim want to know what he's doing all day then. Why is he all over the place, riding around, doing whatever? He claims he's just washing his car, hanging out, nothing really too deep. Makes no sense to me. He just rode in, I guess. What we call that here is you just cruising around, hanging around, effing around, chilling. So he just rode in. That's all he doing. Fast forward the next scene, and Joey's in the 90-day program. He had to go to his court hearing, or he had to go to court, and they usually test him, during the month, and he's failed 3 tests for THC, which is in that vape pen he keeps vaping. He had Delta 8 in it, which it'll make you fail a test for THC. Yeah, it's a gray area. It's legal in North Carolina. You can't go to the vape shops and buy it, but it's still gonna make you fail. They know it's Delta 8, but they don't care. He's in a 90-day program. He could do that or go back to prison. So he chooses the 90-day program. She's crying. He's gonna miss Kaiser's first day of school and all of these things. Fast forward, she's in her new home. She's complaining about paying bills by herself as if she wasn't doing it anyways. She's setting things up. The house looks nice. The children are there. They're happy. Autumn comes over, of course, and she has to tell Autumn where Joey is after she gives her a tour of the house. Autumn said, I told you. You need to just get rid of him, girl. You need to be done. You act like he's the only man out here. And she says he is. Wow. Probably for her, because she went through everybody. He's the only one left with no self-esteem and that needs help, her help, that's going to stick around. I doubt he will when he really good. She also tells him that the children just started calling him dad. And she's like, oh, that's not good. Kim makes it seem like Joey has a choice to be there or he could go to prison where the substances are. And Autumn tells Kim, girl, he not there because he want to be, he there because he have to be. She lets her know the test came in, DNA results for Kaiser, and she hasn't opened it yet. And Autumn's like, girl, what you waiting on? And Kim's like, either way, everybody loses. What I'm going to do, tell Joey on the phone? Autumn rips the papers open, and her face is shocked. The way her face is telling me it's for Joey. Mm-hmm. What's your take on this relationship?
I mean, this relationship, it's no good. She's by herself doing everything. He's out road day in the roads. He's not looking for a job. He's not saying he's doing none of that. So to me, he just wants to mooch on her like she got a third child. And I guess she don't mind it because she's getting rid of him. Her cousin is trying to tell her, look, you need to get rid of this dude. He is no good. He's not helping you with nothing, just causing you heartache and pain. But she don't want to get rid of him. To me, she's just a dumb girl. And I guess she done ran through every guy in the town, and here's Joey. I guess she's just gonna settle for him because I mean, who else is gonna want her anyway? So I don't know. They both have low self-esteem. I think this relationship is just going down the drain. They should not be together. They don't mean each other any good. She's on her own doing everything anyway, so she just needs to kick him to the curb.
My take is, hey, I don't think she should be dating him anyways because Autumn used to be with him. Not only that, he was her Autumn's first. So I don't think she got no business into that. And I think she's going to go through these up and downs with Joey. Maybe if Joey is the father of her son, Kaiser, maybe that's what's making her hold on. I don't know. I wanted them to work out, but the reality of what we see today is what always been. She was always paying the bills by herself. She was always taking care of everything on her own anyways. I don't know why she wanted this guy other than she has no self-esteem and don't believe that she's going to get with anybody else. Next, Melissa and Louis. So after they done at the bridal shop, Melissa's son Sherry agrees to take down a home for her, but Melissa owes her sister. Again, she's choosing to not take her mother-in-law home and build a relationship. She's with the friend Fran discussing the ring. Fran's asking her, did she get it appraised? How she knew it's real? Girl, let's go. So they head on down to the appraisal and disrespect Louis some more. Now, Melissa claims it's bothering her that Fran, her friend, and her sister Sherry are talking about this ring. Where did he get it from? How did he afford it? And it's making her curious too. She want to know how much Louis spent on this ring and how much he thinks she's worth. So basically, whatever he spent on the ring tells her what she's worth to him. Even if he could have got the ring for a deal and it's a real ring, I mean, even if it's a real ring, just as real as the one she got, if the ring costs $2,000 from a trusted friend who just wanted, or a company who wanted to get rid of it because they was closing, the price of the ring gonna tell her how he values her. This is insane. Again, meanwhile, while his mouth is jacked up, he got her ring though. I don't know, where you think this is going? They down at the appraisal to appraise the ring.
It's bad. To me, it's disrespectful. He spent all of his savings. I feel like this girl is materialistic. That ring and how she values love with that's going to blow up in her face. She is going to be alone because of that. It took everything for this guy to go down to this legit ring place, get her a ring, the one that she wants, without her having to beg and beg and beg. He did that. He has a job. He put himself to the side whenever he knows he needs to deal with his mouth. He put himself on the back burner to please her, to show how much he cared for her and how much he loves her. She is disrespecting this dude with her friends and her sister. This ain't going to be the end of this, and they probably not going to be together because of it. It's going to come up again. She is an ungrateful bitch to me.
And this is why Donna don't like her to me. So her friend Fran says she has 3 jobs as well, and she don't make as much as Louis. She want to know if Louis selling substances, that is. She even brings up, what did he go to jail for? Melissa, armed robbery. Well, maybe he stole it. Maybe he got it out of back alley. So Fran thinks something nefarious is going on. The appraiser is appraising the ring. He's looking at it. He's telling them the clarity is good. It's a good looking diamond. Oh, it's real. This brings him into more suspicion. Melissa say maybe Fran is jealous that she's not in a happy relationship. And now she's trying to put that on her. In my mind, if you think your friend may be jealous, why are you even listening to her, engaging with her? If she don't got no man, why are you listening? She's doing something wrong, you're doing something right. Why are you taking her advice? This makes no sense to me. What a way to not get married after getting proposed to. Mm-hmm. The appraiser appraised the ring at $24,000 for insurance. His only concern was there was no markings in the ring. Because in the jury business, it's illegal to not have the metal info in the ring. That's the only thing that's not in there, and that she needs to go back to where they got the jewelry from and ask the jeweler about that. Maybe he could put it in there. Now they think even more, he got it in the back alley, even though it's real. She's complaining, oh, she don't want him to go to jail. She don't want him to be doing anything illegal. She don't want him to get into anything. Louis on probation for 10 years. Any little mishap, and she could lose him again. So Melissa goes to Louis, and she confronts him about the ring. She want to know how he'd afford it, where he's getting it from. She already saying he worked multiple jobs. It's not his business if you work in 3 jobs what if you work in 3 jobs, but they diner waitress jobs? Maybe they $7, $8, $9 hour jobs. And his jobs is based on commission, sales, clients. Of course, y'all not gonna make the same money. You at a cap, he's not. You ain't hustling harder. That's possible. You need to diversify your business. Maybe you need to be online doing cameos or something. So I don't know, but she's at Louis. Louis said, I got a certification for the ring. How much he appraised it for? See, it's real. I went to a legit jeweler. You don't trust me? So he's upset that she don't trust him. Yeah. That she thinks he's always going to be a felon. I don't want to give him a little bit of trust. My take, she don't want him to get mad, but I don't know how you make me promise you that I'm not going to get mad before you tell me what you did. I'm with Louis. I would pause the wedding. I would push that mug back a year now because of this. I wouldn't dump her, but I wouldn't be too happy with her either. Her friends got to go, or her taking their input. That's my take.
My take, I feel like, he should pause it. He should push it back, and he should let her know that he's pushing her back and why. So why would he continue on planning this wedding with somebody that's not trusting him, that's not believing in him, that's not believing that he is out there putting himself on the back burner, putting his health on the back burner, take care of her and make her happy with these 3 jobs that he has. You over here listening to your friends and your sisters, and your friend don't even have a man. If this person is jealous, why would you even be getting advice from them? They jealous why? They trying to move you out the way because they trying to get to your man? You got to watch these females out here, and you don't need to be giving them an ear for nothing. That is your man. You go home and you communicate that shit to your man. Your concerns, you bring that to your man. Whatever concerns you have, that's in your household. Getting other people involved is going to give shit up. She needs to tread lightly from this point. Be careful with the moves that she make, because she's really going to fuck him up, because he's out here doing all this for her. And I don't see many guys doing that, especially whenever they just getting out. They don't have their head on straight. Look at the other couple. They're not going to make it. He out here roading the roads, not doing nothing, not spending time with the boys, not trying to find a job to help her. But look at Louis. And then he got to go through this. That's just wrong. This girl's just ungrateful to me. That's my take.
I would hate to see what Donna thinks. She's probably going to hate Melissa more whenever she sees this video. Next, Zariah and Troy. Troy pretends to be upset when he finds out that his daughter's headed back to Buffalo because they left the girl and her grandma out there for 4 hours, until Zariah comes over and apologizes, and now he's over at Project Hill making sandwiches. I think he's a little... She bosses and dictates to him. I'm not surprised because he got a purse on and nail polish. And I think the way she got him to calm down, later after Project Hill, they celebrated their anniversary. She gave him everything he wanted, if you know what I mean, oral, and made sure he had his green, his bud, twisted up for him and forgetting about it and not even in the mind of his daughter. A real man, a real father, wouldn't even went to Project Hill. My daughter can't get picked up. My mama can't get picked up. She can't be here. Then you're going to do all this by yourself. I'm not even acknowledging the anniversary. That's how that would have went. I don't got the mind to do nothing else either. But I guess it's the next day now, and she's apologetic. She feels it's her fault. She's sorry. Troy's on the way to meet Yana so they could discuss the rules to what's going to be going on from this day forward with him and his daughter and how they're going to be parenting. Zariah inserts herself, and he's like, where you going? And she's all of a sudden, I'm not letting you go down there by yourself. I don't want my man getting upset and going back to prison. I need to be there to calm you down, to support you. I don't want you to mess things up and don't get to see your daughter again. Are you serious? So basically they on the meds, they feeling good and right, they high as a kite, and now everything's all good. She's calmly talking in the car, telling him how to have his head. He gets over there, Yana comes up, he asks for Troy. She don't have the Troy with her, and I don't blame her. My daughter probably still upset, and she knows why she got stood up. And you got her out here? Zariah, I don't want her to experience this again. I want to talk to you one-on-one. I don't want your wife here, because the way things going to be going on from this day forward, me and you going to be co-parenting because you don't know how to parent. I got issues with you. We all know this was her, and she don't need to be here right now. But all of a sudden, Zariah could sit there today she could sit there calmly and not say anything. Why? Because she got away and she messed it up? Wow. Troy dismissing her. Oh, you said what you said. You said my daughter ain't here. You could go. He gets up to go towards her car, which I think disrespectful, because I wouldn't even came out there by myself if I was her. Hopefully her man in the car ready to his ass if he touched the door. That's how I feel. Because the only reason you doing this because you think my man not here and I'm here by myself. Guys like to play with you when they think you came alone. He wouldn't even walk towards that car if he knew a man was in it. He wouldn't even got off the bench. So she's telling Zariah, this way you go get your husband in. Because now he's standing a chance of getting locked up because he going in my car. Oh, you told me to stay out of it. That's your baby daddy. You go get him. Now you want me to talk?
He a grown ass man.
Oh, wow. Zariah. Why did you say you was coming? So you gonna watch him go to jail. Because if he opened that car, it's considered breaking and entering. I don't care what he says for. And my daughter wouldn't be up there either. And he acting immature and childish because it is between them two. Especially since your wife clearly has a problem. What's your take?
My take is this relationship, it's not going to last to me. I don't know what they have going on. It's some weird shit between them and other people being involved. It seemed like she had a little devil on his shoulder, making sure that he does everything wrong and getting him into stuff and really not having his focus on his daughter and what he should be doing. Okay, yeah, this Project Heal, but this dude, he really need to get a job. You have a daughter out here. You need to figure out some type of parenting, and no, Zariah shouldn't have been there. I feel like if she was going to be there, stay in the car and just watch from afar. They need to figure this out, and this could be the point where, okay, well, I'm not going to let you see your daughter anymore. He got his priorities all messed up dealing with this girl. Zaria, whoever she is, but she's not right for him. I think he needs to be over there. Well, the baby mama has somebody, and it's probably somebody better than Troy because he's a little boy out here, and I think he need to go find a little boyfriend somewhere with his little purse and his nail polish on. He's not concerned about his daughter at all to me, and that's kind of messed up. So hopefully this dude that his baby mama is with shows her how a real man is supposed to treat a woman and a little girl.
I think he threw more of a fit taking Zariah's son to the science project, and the fact that he was even being interrupted by his mother that his daughter wanted to be up there. I also feel like Yana is a good co-parenting partner. She lets him see his child whenever he wants, and I feel like he plays games that, oh, I gotta go deal with my baby mama. Like she takes him through stuff. Like she got him on child support, and I feel he plays those games so it can make Zariah feel like they on teams and they both don't like her. When that's not the case. I feel like he says that so he could get his way with Zariah. It's a kiss up thing he does. Oh, I gotta go make it look like there's a problem when there's not, so she feel good. Because if he say, oh, we co-parenting great and everything's good and I'm on the phone with her and she's telling me I could see my daughter, then it's what y'all talking about. Why y'all being nice to each other? So he has to make it look like they having issues. And I don't like that.
Yeah.
So next, Teenie and Rob. So Rob's been texting his mom, trying to get her to come over, and she finally answers. He invites her over without Teenie's knowledge. She's at her first day at work, the paralegal job, but she can't see everything on cameras. Now Rob is outside talking to the children eating dinner. Grandma comes over. She hugs both of them and she tells them she's sorry. Nehemiah tells her don't worry about it. They go inside and her and Rob talk. She said the reason she went over there was because she was seeing the efforts from Rob through all the texting he was doing, trying to get in touch with her. She needed to get there quickly. She needed to hurry up and go see, considering he's trying hard to get her attention. Rob hasn't seen his brother in a while as well. Now the brother came as a mediator, AKA, in case some shit go down, I'm going to put the dukes on Rob too, brother or not. Because we don't know whose side he on, mama. Or at least mama got him to see it that way. So he's telling his mom he's not trying to go back where he's coming from. They think it's okay to live out here where they are. It's better to raise the children. He don't want to go back to Tulsa no time soon. The mom's like, you all up here worrying about her and her family. You staying away from us. You don't want us around. Fine, we're going to honor it. I get that. We're going to stay away. He said, you ain't even giving me a chance to figure out how to go about these things. I mean, I ain't been out long. I'm still trying to figure things out. Okay, Rob, sounds like excuses to me. But you know that girl hit me first. She didn't hit you first, you hit her first, Mom. The mom loses it, bams her hand down on the table. Water flying, the children upstairs. Here we go again. So they witnessing this, they hear this. So I guess she think out of sight, out of mind. But that's not how children work. They upstairs grading you, girl, about how you behaving. And if they should have forgave you. And was you really sorry? Mm-hmm. You just need to not have children hear you, even if you don't see them. But the mom's upset, trying to tell Rob, no, Teenie pushed me first. In my mouth. He says, why, Mama, why? I'm going to say this. Teenie did hit the mom first, but the mom did provoke it. The mom has been asking for an ass whooping, but you can't whip the mom. You can't touch his mom. He's telling his mom, you think I'm going to let her hit you first? I do think everything happened so fast, Rob don't know what happened. But I'm sure by now he watched this episode, so I'm not believing him defending Teenie. Teenie did hit her first, but hey, both of y'all in the wrong. Because you was ready to scrap up. You was, yeah, go get it. Go ahead and get some water or go to the bar. And then she jumped in her face. When she jumped in her face, I don't know how to take that. I'm pushing you back. And that's how the fight started. So I think they both wrong, both equally wrong. At this point, they need to give it up. But I don't know. The mom's acting like Rob's her man. And that this who she wanted and all she ever wanted. And he need to choose her. I think the mom's behavior is past weird. And that's all I got. He need to just go on and forget this. This ain't going to work.
Yeah, and whenever it comes to Teenie knows that she put her hands on his mom first. Every girl knows you do not, under no circumstances, fight with your man's mom. That is one thing you don't do. If they trying to have her, like the relationship that they have, it's already not good. So why would you even add more fuel to the fire by getting yourself involved and pushing them even further apart? Because now you done got into it with the mama. Physically got into it with the mama. She should have never done that. Never. I don't think they both equally wrong. I feel like Teenie is more wrong than his mom. She is more wrong because she swung at that lady first. She wanted to and couldn't wait to put her hands on that lady, I feel. She didn't have to walk back and ask that lady, what you say? Like she ain't have to do all that. She could have just kept going. You already know how his mama is. If you already know how his mama is, then you knew to expect that. That wasn't a surprise. But that's his mama though. So just off of the strength of that, all right, let her talk under her breath. Let her say whatever. Y'all need to fix this because if y'all don't, then I'm out. Choose not to be involved in that. If they don't make it right and then they have a sit down, she can be done with it. She's just with him. It ain't like the kids are here. I don't know. I feel like she was wrong for swinging at that lady and putting her hands on that lady. And that lady had to try to defend herself. And I feel like Rob was wrong for the way he handled it. He ain't have to like jump on his mama like that, like she was, really doing something. I don't know why he's saying that girl didn't put his hands on his mom first. I don't get what's really going on with this relationship. But something ain't right. Mom, she didn't have to go over there acting like that, slamming her hands down, but I get that she's passionate. It is kind of coming off like kind of weird, like this is your man that you're trying to fight for and they got this other girl in the way. Like it looks kind of weird, it does. But I mean, she's a mother that loves her son. What do you want? What else do you want?
Your other son right there, the man that he take care of you, put some pressure on him. It just don't seem like she's accepting that he's not covering bills at the house no more.
Yeah.
Next, Michael and Justine. So Justine is at her doctor's appointment and they telling her the baby is behind in development. The baby's at the 7%. They have concern whenever the baby's under 10%. They don't think the baby's getting any more nutrition and that the placenta isn't feeding her the nutrition. She's not getting anything anymore. So they want to hurry up and get this baby out of here as soon as possible, within a day or so, Monday. The lady's going to go ahead and set up her appointment. Michael wants Justine to call her mom and let her know because they're in the danger zone, which he seemed to be like asking the doctor to tell him what is the danger zone when I thought she made it clear. Justine crying, she's scared. She calls her mom, who she don't really want to call. She don't really tell her mom why. She just says, I need you to catch a flight out. Can you catch a flight out? I'm having an issue. it's an emergency. Her mom said it better be a damn good emergency too. And hang up. Wow. I guess because maybe you're only calling me when you need something. I don't know. But Justine tells us for every pregnancy, her mother has found a way to hurt her. For her first pregnancy with Kylie, she refused to let the father in. Justine was 17 years old, and I don't believe she had to say so, and they really hurt her. They really broke her. For Santana, for her second son, I'm not sure. She says the mother wanted the father to not be there in the room, and she refused to come to the pregnancy delivery unless he got out. So he had to get out in order for her to get in. She wouldn't have got in. You're not doing it. You punishing the child. You supposed to have your relationship with the child as grandma. So you childish. She just childish. For her third pregnancy with Bentley, she refused to get a girl ride to the hospital, so she had to walk. She had to walk to the hospital, y'all. Now I know you gotta forgive your parents, but I'm not forgiving you. If I forgive you, then I can't deal with you no more because you can't continue on doing this type of shady behavior. What are you jealous that? What did her mom only wanted 2 children, 1 child? What is she jealous of? Why does she continue to hurt her and punish her? Why you had to walk? Where was the child's father? Maybe that's the issue. Her mother's trying to show her they ain't there for you. You getting pregnant by these men who can't support you. And you gonna call me? No, go see what it's like on your own. Maybe her mom is trying to manufacture how hard it could be without her because these men ain't there instead of naturally being there. If you're a mom and you're gonna be there for your daughter, be there. Don't punish her to show her this was gonna be like if I ain't here because them baby daddies ain't. Like, just be a mom. I feel for Justine on this part.
Yeah.
That's sad of her mama. And I guess right now she just exposed it. She only did this because she could possibly see her mom one last time. She just hoping this one last time her mom treats her like a daughter. Now it's finna be Manhattan's birthday, and she still want her to have a party. She still want to plan the party. And Michael's like, you ain't got time to be worried about that. You can't do it. She don't care if she tired or exhausted. She gonna throw this party. Or at least give her daughter a cake. Do something. Michael thinks she has single parent syndrome, and she still act in the mode as if she's doing everything by herself. And he don't like that. They're gonna throw this baby Manhattan Barbie's party a week early. But I don't know how they're gonna do it. She's wondering if Michael could get it done. I think she worried about the wrong things, like Michael said. She need to just deliver this baby. She don't need to call her mom down there to cause no more problems. Her mom, I don't know if she racist or what, because Justine keep messing with dark men. And her mom lighting bright and wanting to look white. And that's all right. But maybe that's why Justine don't got no eyeliner on and she looking pale. Maybe she trying to please her mom. Whatever the case is, Michael's mom is there, and she's more than willing to be 2 and 3 moms to help. That's your real mama right there. Mm-hmm. Forget her. Sometimes your birth mom ain't, and your spiritual mom that God gave you is best for you. Mm-hmm. She need to build a relationship with Michael's mom, but we could definitely see who the problem is. That's my take on this nonsense. Crying now that she don't got no time and she might not see her children again. You supposed to think of all that. But you know what? It's in God's hands, right? It's up to God. I'm leaving it up to God. It's crazy. That's all I got to say.
I don't know. I don't really have nothing to say on Justine and them. It's clear as day. It is what it is. Justine is a problem with the way she thinks, you know, even how she grew up, stuff that she's been through. I get it. I get all that. Having a relationship with her own mom is very toxic for her. Her mom is not on her side. Her mom don't mean her no good. I don't know what kind of lesson a mom is trying to teach her daughter that you keep making these decisions, you're going to be here on your own. You know, because these men that you are messing with don't mean you no good. It is not up to the mom to set an example for how her daughter is going to feel based off of these men not being there. She already feels that. That's not your place to do that. You as a mother should always just be there with open arms. Regardless of what decision your children make, they're always not going to make the right decision. You loving your child is based off of what? Having your child in a situation like that walk whenever they're in labor and needing to get to the hospital and you're not going to bring them, we could never, ever, ever in life come back from that. If my mama would have done that type of, to me, we can never, ever, ever come back from that. This mom that is there at the house, she's just a warm and nurturing mother to me and willing to be there for Justine and do everything around the house, whatever she has to do. She's there to relieve the stress levels. She's there to keep her calm. His mom is acting in a place where her mom should be, and she's not. I think Justine should just drop everything that they've been through, let it go, and allow this lady to be a mother to her, because that's what she needs right now.
Daniel and Bianca. Bianca and Halle out having drinks. She needed some girl time. She needed some space away from Daniel to be alone. Halle asks her they're in a better place now, and she lets Halle know that they have a lot to work on. She also lets her know that they still not having foreplay, but they are having intimacy. She mentions that they're not being safe though. And her friend said, girl, you even trying to get pregnant? And she's telling her if she do, she do. It is what it is. And she also feels like if she do get pregnant, then Daniel gonna give her a ring. Halle lets her know, girl, that ain't gonna fix problems y'all have, I'm trying to tell you. Now the only way back to the house, and Bianca's asking Halle, is she excited to see Daniel? And she says no. And she don't know how to feel, if she even want to meet him. She's actually just nervous. So she gets over there and she's letting him know, thank you for letting her come by, letting her visit, letting her stay. And he said, girl, come on. You know I ain't had nothing to do with that. You know it wasn't up to me. If I would have said no, you still would have been here. And Halle says, yeah, you're right. And now it's sad to me that the girl know you ain't got no choice in the matter at all. It's just sad. Now Daniel's letting Halle know that he relapsed when he was in prison. Haley's dated an addict before, and she just got concerned for Bianca and thinks she could do better. But she also is like on Bianca's side, hoping and praying this relationship work. She thinks Bianca no it's not, but she put so much into this and invested so much in this, she afraid of giving up because it's going to just let everybody know she failed. She don't want to fail because how much she put into it. Now Haley's getting ready to go home and she's having a last minute conversation with Daniel. She want to know, is he going to propose to her? How long is going to take? Where does he see them standing? He tells Halle that looking back, it does look like he love bombed her, but he didn't. He didn't plan to do it. It do seem like he was manipulating her, telling her how much he loved her in prison, and when he got out, he didn't marry her. But he said, we got all kind of problems that make me not want to. Now, clearly to us, it looked like when he came out, he attempted to do it. But again, this girl, there's no reason to marry her. She can't cook eggs. She don't want to support him until he can drive. She don't want to pick him up from work. She's making him spend his check on Ubers. I don't really get the point. She's always running off. When they have problems, she's telling everybody about them, all of their intimacy issues. None of this is what a wife do. So why would he say, I'm finna condone this behavior some more? Halle really understands where he's coming from in terms of they having problems. But again, I guess she hopes he works for her while she's crying as well. They hug and she goes home. She don't hate Daniel, but for me, this relationship is just over. Now in real time, guys, they actually broke up. Thank God. We're gonna do a reality highlight on that, but thank God he got out of it and he upgraded, even though we know he's a bottom. Well, that's my take on that, because I don't really like DL men, gaming people and wasting their time. So I'm gonna move along. You got anything you want to contribute?
No, we can move along.
Guys, that was Daniel and them. They just reiterating every single Friday that he doesn't know where it is. It's spaghetti down there. He don't know where it is. It's spaghetti down there. There's no foreplay. He won't marry me. I'm not doing anything. He won't marry me. It's spaghetti down there. Like, dear writers for this show, get your shit together. That's all I gotta say, and we out. Peace, guys. Thank you for joining Vonnie Ruby Reacts. Please return and come back for more laughter and more reviews and more reactions to the bullshit and the drama that goes down on Love After Lockup. Peace.
Like, share, and subscribe. And thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Thank you guys for the comments. We love them. Come on, bring more. Let's have more of a conversation.
Yes,
Come
get
on
in the comment section.
Get in the comment section.
All right, guys.
Thank you guys.